Hey everyone and welcome to Make Stuff, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make this Wednesday Addams doll turn into a bouquet. So let's get started. You will need some yarn. These are the shades I'm going to use. And the white one. You will need a crochet hook, a needle, pair of scissors. I'm using 10 mm safety eyes. Then you will need a stitch marker and you will need some stuffing. And lastly, you will need some adhesive. So let's get started. Firstly, we are going to make a magic ring. Going to insert my crochet hook under and over, and then I'm going to twist it and pull up a loop. I'm going to use my other hand and take this off my fingers like this, and then I'm going to wrap this working yarn around my finger to create tightness. This is how our magic ring looks like. Our magic ring is complete. Now I'm going to show you how to make the stitches. For single crochet, I'm going to insert my crochet hook in the magic circle. Then I'm going to pull up a loop. I have 2 loops on my crochet hook, yarn over and pull through both 2 loops. So this is our first single crochet. Now I'm going to make 5 more. Once I complete 6 single crochets, now I'm going to tighten this. Now I'm going to pull this loop and close the magic circle. So after closing the magic circle, I'm going to make a slip stitch into the very first chain space. I'm going to insert my crochet hook and pull up a loop. I have 2 loops on my crochet hook. Then I'm going to pull the first loop out of the second one. So now we are going to increase this. I'm going to chain 1, and now I'm going to make 2 single crochets in every stitch. So I'm going to insert my crochet hook and make 2 single crochets. I'm going to insert my crochet hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and then make another single crochet into the same stitch. I'm going to repeat this in every stitch till I reach the end, and then I'm going to make a slip stitch and chain 1. As we are working in rounds, we are going to keep repeating this process after every round. We are going to make a slip stitch and start our next round with chain 1. So after that I'm going to chain 1 and make 1 double crochet and increase. So we are going to repeat this pattern for now. One single crochet and 1 increase. So for the fourth round I'm going to make stitches into the front loop only. So for that I'm going to chain 1, and as you can see these are the 2. This is front loop and this is back loop. So we are going to make our stitches for this round in front loops only. We are going to make 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches, and then I'm going to make an increase into the third one. So I'm going to work in front loops only. So I'm going to make 1 single crochet and another single crochet, and then I'm going to make an increase into the third one, front loop only. I'm going to repeat this. After completing the stitches, I'm going to make a slip stitch and chain one. So after that, I'm going to make stitches in the whole stitch. Now I'm not going to make stitches in the front loop or back loop only. So now I'm going to make one single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and then I'm going to make an increase, and then I'm going to make an increase, which means I'm going to make 2 single crochets into the third stitch. So after this round, now I'm going to chain one and make one single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and then I'm going to make an increase. After making one single crochet into the next 4 stitches, now I'm going to make 2 single crochets into the fifth one. After making an increase, I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to make 4 single crochets. I'm going to make one single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and then I'm going to make an increase. After completing this round, now I'm going to chain one and make one single crochet in next 5 stitches. After making 5 stitches, now I'm going to make an increase into the sixth one, which means I'm going to make 2 single crochets into the sixth. Repeat this. I'm going to make 5 single crochets, and then I'm going to make an increase and make a slip stitch and chain one. And after that, we are going to make 13 rounds of single crochet. We are going to make single crochets in every stitch for the next 13 rounds. So after 8 rounds, you should have a total of 15 rounds. You can count it to get the right number. I will meet you back once I complete all the rounds, and then I will show you what to do next. After completing 15 rounds of single crochet, this is how it looks like. You have to count the stitches, so you will get to know how many stitches you have made. Total you will need 15 rounds or rows. So now I'm going to chain one, make single crochets into the back loops only. This is the back loop. So we are going to make single crochets and into the back loop only in 16th round. You can see the front loops as well, so you will know you are working in the right stitches. So after completing a round of single crochets into the back loop only, we are going to make a final round of single crochets, and then I'm going to cut off the yarn. Once you complete the stitch, chain one and cut off the yarn. and weave in the end. So after weaving in the end, we have turned it backward. So I'm going to weave in this end as well. We worked in front loops and increase rounds. So now we are going to make stitches into the back loops. You can see these back loops. So now we are going to make stitches in these back loops. Make a slip knot. After making a slip knot, insert it into the one of back loop, and then I'm going to chain 2. Now we are going to make double crochet in every stitch. Yarn over, insert my crochet hook into the back loop, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my crochet hook. Now I am going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. I am going to repeat this. Once the double crochets are complete, now I'm going to make a slip stitch and chain 2. Now I'm going to make half double crochets. I'm going to insert my crochet hook. I have 3 loops on my crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops. So I'm going to repeat this in every stitch. Once you complete all the stitches, we are going to make a slip stitch into the first stitch, chain 1 and cut off the yarn. Now we are going to make a strap for the bouquet. I'm going to make it with white. For the strap, I'm going to chain 70 to make a slip knot. Wrap this around your finger like this. Then I'm going to pull this working yarn out of the loop I made. We have a slip stitch. Now I'm going to tighten it on the crochet hook. Now I'm going to yarn over and pull out a loop through this. I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to yarn over and pull a loop out of the crochet hook. So after making 70 chains, I'm going to cut off the yarn. Now I'm going to weave this in. I'm going to make a knot. We will fix this with an adhesive. So now I'm going to turn this. Once you turn it, now we are going to work in the front loops we made. I'm going to insert my crochet hook in one of the front loop. Now I'm going to make a slip knot with the white yarn. After making a slip knot, I'm going to insert it into the front loop, front stitch. Now I'm going to chain 1, make half double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1 and make a slip stitch into the same stitch. I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to chain 1, yarn over, insert my crochet hook into the next stitch. I'm going to pull up a loop. I have 2 loops on my crochet hook, yarn over and pull through all the loops. Then I'm going to make a chain 1, and now I'm going to make a slip stitch into the same space. So I'm going to keep repeating this till I reach this side. I'm going to chain 1, yarn over, insert my crochet hook into the next front loop space. I have 3 loops on my crochet hook. Now I'm going to yarn over and pull through all the loops. I'm going to chain 1 and make a slip stitch. Once the ruffle is complete, I'm going to make a slip stitch and cut off the yarn, and then weave it in. Now we are going to make the face and hair. With the skin yarn, make a magic ring. Now make 6 single crochets. After making 6 single crochets, close the magic circle and then make a slip stitch, chain 1. Now increase in every stitch, means make 2 single crochets in one stitch. The first chain space, first stitch, slip stitch into the first stitch and now chain 1. Now we are going to make 1 single crochet and 1 increase. After making this round, we are going to chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into the first 2 stitches, and then I'm going to make an increase. I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to make 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then I'm going to make a single crochet increase. Once you complete this round, we are going to make single crochet in every stitch for the next 8 rounds. So we are going to make 8 rounds of single crochet all around, and then I will meet you back. Insert eyes into the 8 and 9 stitch. Now I'm going to, so after completing rounds of single crochet and inserting eyes in each stitch, now I'm going to make decreases. For that I'm going to chain 1 and make single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then I'm going to make a decrease. So for making a decrease, I'm going to insert my crochet hook into the front loop, and then I'm going to insert my crochet hook into the front loop of next stitch. I have three loops on my crochet hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through the two loops. Now I have two loops on my crochet hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through two loops. So this is a decrease. We are going to make it after every two single crochet stitches. So I'm going to make two next single crochet stitches, 1 and 2, and now I'm going to make a decrease. Insert my crochet hook into the front loop only, and then I'm going to insert my crochet hook into the front loop only, pull up a loop. I have two loops on my crochet hook, yarn over and pull through both the two loops. Now I'm going to make two single crochets. After that I'm going to add some stuffing into the face. After adding the stuffing, now I'm going to make one single crochet in slip stitch, chain one and make one single crochet, and I'm going to make one decrease. I'm going to repeat this, one single crochet and one decrease. Now make chain one, make a decrease in every stitch for the next round. Make a slip stitch and chain one. So our face is kind of complete. Our face is complete. Now I'm going to make, as I've chained one, now I'm going to make two single crochets in every stitch. Slip stitch and chain one and cut off the yarn. Now we are going to make a round with black. We are going to make a round with one single crochet and one increase. So, one single crochet and one increase. Make a slip stitch, chain 1 and cut off the yarn. So now I'm going to stitch the head to the frock. Cut the yarn, tighten the loop. Yes. Now we are going to stitch the head with the frock. Make a knot. Make a slip knot. And insert the crochet hook to the side of the neck. Pull up a loop. Make 7 chain 7. I'm going to make half double crochet in every stitch and over insert my crochet hook. I have 3 loops on my crochet hook. Yarn will pull through all the loops. I'm going to repeat this. Make a slip stitch into the same space. And cut off the make the arm on other side as well. I'm going to make a slip knot. Chain 7, the same stitch, and cut off the yarn. Now we are going to make the hair. For the hair, make a magic ring. Make 6 single crochets. Pull the loop and close the yarn. Make a slip stitch. Chain 1. Now make increase in every stitch. Make 2 single crochets in every stitch. Once you have made 2 single crochets in each stitch, now I'm going to chain 1 and make 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Meaning I'm going to make 2 single crochets into the same stitch for increase, and I'm going to repeat this. After making a slip stitch, I'm going to chain 28. So we are going to chain 28 because we are going to make the hair of the doll. So for that I have chained 28, and now I'm going to make one single crochet in every stitch. So in total I'm going to make 27 single crochets. Make a slip stitch, chain 28. After chaining 28, I'm going to make one single crochet from second chain from the hook, and I'm going to meet you back once I reach the end. Once you complete the stitch, make a slip stitch into the next chain space. Once you make a slip stitch, now I'm going to repeat the same process. I'm going to chain 28. I'm going to chain 28, make single crochet in every stitch, which means 27 single crochets, and then I'm going to make a slip stitch. So I'm going to repeat this 5 more times, so I get total 7 strands. I have to make 5 more to complete that. So I will meet you back once I complete the 5 strands of hair, and then I will meet you back. Once you make 7 strands of hair, now we are going to chain 5. So after chaining 5, I'm going to make one single crochet in every stitch from second chain from the hook, and we got 4 single crochets. That's all, and now I'm going to make a slip stitch into the next space, and I'm going to chain 5. So we are going to repeat the same process for the next 4 stitches. We are going to make 5 strands of the bands in total, so we have almost 4 left now. We are going to make 5 of the stitches for the bangs. So once you complete the 5 strands of fringes, now I'm going to make the longer hair strands. So we are going to chain 28. So our hair strand is complete. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make a single crochet in every stitch. So I'll be using an adhesive. So we are going to repeat this in the remaining stitches. So we will make 5 more longer hair strands, and I will meet you back once I complete this. I'm going to cut all the excessive yarn strands I have. We are going to adjust the shorter strands in front and centralize the hair, and then I'm going to attach these. Once you place the shorter strands in the perfect position, in the perfect location. Now we are going to attach the adhesive on the top. Once the strands are adhered with the glue on head you have just applied, firstly I will attach the front here. Once you fix the front hair strands, now I'm going to glue these, the longer ones. I don't like working with glue gun, but I don't like stitching as well. Okay, that's all. This is the length you are going to keep the rest of hair as it is. So I have attached the 6 of these strands. Now I will attach these 6 on the other side. So this is complete. Now I am going to make a braid with the hair. So I'm going to keep 2 and 2 strands. I'm going to divide these 6 into 3 parts. Then I'm going to make a braid. We make the braid. Then I'm going to take one of the strands from this area, from the braid we made, and then I'm going to apply adhesive. And then I'm going to wrap it around this whole thing. To fix it, now we are going to make a braid to the next side, to the other side as well, repeating the same process. So this is almost complete. For the knife I'm going to chain 5. After chaining 5 I'm going to make single crochet in every stitch from second chain from the hook. After chaining in every stitch I'm going to cut off the yarn. Now I'm going to cover this with the dark grey yarn. So for that I'm going to use some adhesive. I'm going to cut the ends. After cutting the ends I'm going to attach some glue. And cover it with dark grey. Cut off the yarn. Your knife is complete. I'm going to attach this with the Wednesday. I'm going to attach her arms. To this point you can see After attaching it, you can glue the knife and attach it just above her hands. That's all. Now I'm going to show you how to make the flowers for the head. So you are going to chain 6, make a slip knot. After making the slip knot, chain 6. After chaining 6, make a slip stitch into the fourth chain from the hook. Make a slip stitch. Now we are going to chain 3 once again. And then I'm going to make a slip stitch into the next space. I'm going to repeat this again. I'm going to chain 3 and make a slip stitch into the last stitch. Make a slip stitch, chain 1 and cut off the yarn. Once you cut off the yarn, you get something like this. So now we are going to apply some adhesive to it and make it round. Cut the longer strands of yarn. So our flowers is complete. Make 3 of these in white. You're going to make 3 of these in white and make 3 of these in light grey. So we have total 6 flowers. So we have a total of 6 roses. So now I'm going to show you how to make other flower. Make a magic ring and chain 4. After chaining 4, you're going to make a slip stitch. I'm going to repeat this 4 more times. Chain 4. Then I'm going to make a slip stitch into the magic ring. 2. Chain 4. Make a slip stitch. Once you make 5 petals, now you're going to slip stitch and cut off the yarn. And now I'm going to pull this loop to close the magic circle. So we have this second flower. Going to make 3 of these in total. 3 of these dark grey flowers. Now I'm going to show you how to make the leaf. For making the leaf, I'm going to make a slip knot. After making a slip knot, chain 4. After chaining 4, make 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. After making 3 single crochets, chain 1 and cut off the yarn. So we are going to make 3 of these leaves. Now we will attach these to Wednesday's head. So Wednesday's hair. Now I'm going to attach the flowers on the very top. And I will show you how to do it. So now I'm going to attach the flowers to the top of Wednesday. So you have to keep in mind you have to apply or attach the flowers in these 3 rows, in these 3 areas and not on the banks in this part. So I will show you how to do it. I'm going to put a bit of it into the hair. Then I'm going to attach this onto the hair. Then I'm going to attach a leaf. You are going to cut off the excess of yarn. Now I'm going to add the gray one. This is it. So I've added all the flowers on the top of the head. So our bouquet turned into Wednesday is complete. This is how it looks like. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. I hope you guys liked it and I hope it was easier to understand. Thank you so much for watching.